Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hashtag Sports and welcome to the final week of the NFL regular season. It's week 18, and here we are, razor sharp picks. Obviously, a little bit different this week, right? As we get serious, and unfortunately, we're forced to get serious after what happened Monday night. So we will continue to pray for Damar Hamlin, his family, his friends, the Buffalo Bills family, the Cincinnati Bengals family, T. Higgins, everyone who was involved in that incident, in that unfortunate incident on Monday night. We will continue to pray for them. And, with that being said, I want to run these clips of Damar Hamlin that I found on YouTube. These are not my clips. I did not create these. Just want to make sure I specify that. I will put links to these videos in the description. But just showing our love and support for a member of Bills Mafia, because he's a member of this Buffalo Bills team, he's a member of the Buffalo Bills community, and the outpouring of love from this nation to his charity, which the link to that will also be in the description. Just amazing. Love to see that. Love to see people showing love, and I hope that continues. As of right now, as I film this on Wednesday evening, no real new updates. We know that he's breathing 50% on his own. His uncle and other family representatives have come out and said that they are encouraged by what they're seeing, but they really don't get into specifics. So we will be encouraged with them, and we will hope that we'll hope for nothing but the best. If you pray, I ask that you continue to pray for Damar Hamlin and his family, or if you just send those good vibes, right? Send those good vibes. They definitely use them. But we do have razor sharp picks this week. The NFL is going on with week 18. Don't know what's going to happen with the Buffalo Bills Cincinnati Bengals game as of yet. Will it get played? Will it not get played? Let me know your opinion in the comment section. But we're going to go through this. As I'm going through this, I'm going to play the videos that you can see to I'm guessing my left or right. I don't even know because over here. Nope, over there. Over that way. So you can enjoy that. Again, these videos are found on YouTube, so you can definitely just look them up yourselves as well. They have some sound with them that's really cool. But I will be giving you my razor sharp picks, and it's going to be short and sweet because coming on here, I wasn't sure if it was the right thing to do, if we just want to continue to be respectful of Hamlin and his family and not shoot anything until we got updates that he was in stable condition. And I hope we get that update soon. But here we go, week 18, razor sharp picks, and it starts on Saturday. Saturday, we have the two games on Saturday. The first game is between the Chiefs and the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders. Sitting as 9.5-point underdogs in this game. The Chiefs with a win. Again, we're not sure about the seeding situation right now, right? Because of what's going on with the Buffalo Bills and the Bengals. We're not sure what is going on with seeding, but the Chiefs with the win, at least at the moment, would keep the number one overall seed in the AFC playoffs. I see the Chiefs winning this game, but for the Raiders, this is their Super Bowl, right? This is their Super Bowl. This is it for them. They're at home. I know they're starting back at quarterback, but as we saw against San Fran last week, they were still able to get the ball moving a little bit. They were still able to force overtime in that game. I think the Raiders just can get the job done enough to cover a 9.5-point spread, maybe keep it a one-score game. We've seen the Texans take the Chiefs to overtime. We saw the Chiefs play in a one-score game against Denver last week. The Chiefs have played in a lot of close games. The Chiefs to win this game, the Raiders to cover the 9.5-point spread. The night game decides the AFC South. The Jacksonville Jaguars at home going up against the Tennessee Titans. The Jaguars 6-point favorites. I like where the Jaguars are at this point in the season. I think the Jaguars are on a little bit more of a roll. Trevor Lawrence is looking really good. Give me the Jaguars to win, but again, divisional game to decide the division. This is going to be close. This is going to be a close game. The Titans cover the spread. The Jags win the game. Sunday got full slate games. Other than those two, no bye weeks, obviously, and no Monday or Thursday night football this week. Texans at Colts. Give me the Texans to win this game as 2.5-point underdogs. So Texans win. Texans beat that 2.5-point spread. Vikings at Bears. Bears are 7.5-point underdogs. I don't think that the Bears have anything to play for. I feel like if you're a Bears fan, you're discouraged about how the year went. You want to see more out of Fields, obviously. You hope that he plays well in this final game. But there's only so much talent in Chicago. When you look at the Minnesota Vikings team, still playing for the potential of a number 2 seed, right? They lose, San Fran wins, then San Fran can, in fact, San Fran might have taken them away from the 2 seed last week with the Vikings loss to the Green Bay Packers. I think they did, but they still want that 2 seed back because the the 49ers still play this week, and they're going to be playing for the 1 seed potentially. Give me the Vikings to win this game. The Vikings cover a 7.5 point spread. Ravens at Bengals, a battle for the AFC North. Surprised this game wasn't the Sunday night game. This is going to be a fun game to watch. Bengals 7-point favorites. Not sure if Lamar Jackson is going to be ready for this one or not. Give me the Bengals to win this game. Again, though, divisional game for the division for the 3 seed or the 2 seed or whatever seed it's going to be. The Ravens do cover that 7-point spread. Dolphins are 4-point underdogs. Don't even know who the quarterback's going to be right now, right? Teddy Bridgewater, broken thumb or broken finger or whatever kind of damage to his finger. We all know Tua, obviously, with the concussion. He probably will not be playing either. The Jets coming into this game as 4-point favorites, even though they are eliminated from potential playoff contention after last week. Give me the Dolphins to win this game. Give me the Dolphins to cover a 4-point or to beat a 4-point spread. Again, 4-point underdogs in this game, even at home. I like the Dolphins in this one. I think that they have the talent to get it done. Panthers at Saints. Saints 3.5-point favorites. I liked what I saw the Panthers last week. Unfortunately, couldn't get the job done against Tampa Bay, Tom Brady. But this is a team that's been playing better. In fact, there were points in last week's game where we thought this was the team that's going to win the NFC South. Now, obviously, the NFC South, I believe, is the worst division in football. But I think the Panthers are playing better than they were in the beginning of the year. Give me the Panthers to upset the Saints and Panthers to beat a 3.5-point spread. Looking at our game, the Bills at home playing against the Patriots. And, guys, with what happened on Monday, I can't fathom the Bills being ready for this game. But I'm not an athlete. I am not an athlete. I am not in their shoes. I have no idea what they're thinking right now, but I do know that we have a coach who is probably going to be one of the best in the league to be able to rally his troops. I do know that Buffalo has faced a lot of adversity this year. Going back to Dawson Knox's brother getting killed dying. I'm sorry, not getting killed, dying right before the season started. To what just happened Monday night, like the whole plethora of everything that's happened throughout this season. And the Bills have bounced back. And, I think that the Bills rally around a teammate here, giving the Bills to win this game. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I don't see us covering the spread. I think it's gonna be closer than what maybe should be, only because of the emotions of this game. But give me the Bills to win this game, give the Patriots to cover a 7-point spread. Buccaneers at Falcons. Falcons 4-point favorites in this one. Giving the Falcons to win this game. Remember, the Buccaneers are going to be sitting a lot of people. Tom Brady's not going to play. Mike Evans probably isn't going to play. They have nothing to play for. They have locked into that 4th seed. So the Falcons win this game, but the Buccaneers can be close. Their backups, these guys are going to be playing something, whether it be for their jobs next season or whether it be to put something on film for other coaches, other GMs to look at. The Buccaneers will be playing. The backups for the Buccaneers will be playing for something. And the Buccaneers to cover a 4-point spread, but the Falcons do win the game at home. The Steelers looking to add to Mike Tomlin's streak of consecutive seasons without a losing season, playing against the Browns. The Steelers 2.5-point favorites. And guys, I think that alone, let alone the fact that they could potentially be playing for a wild card spot, I think that Mike Tomlin record alone means a lot to this Steelers team. And the Steelers are going to take this one down. The Steelers win this game. The Steelers cover a 2.5-point spread at home to send Mike Tomlin into the offseason if they don't make the playoffs with that winning record streak still intact. Then we go to the 4:25 games. No 4 or 5 games. All these games on Sunday starting at the same time. So at 4:25, you got the Rams at Seahawks. Seahawks 6.5-point favorites. If the Seahawks win, they get the 7th overall seed in the NFC playoffs. And I do think the Seahawks win this game. Do they cover a 6.5-point spread? I think the Seahawks are showing us what I thought they would be all season long. They had a nice outburst in the beginning of the season, got off that hot start, but now I think they're kind of cooling off a little bit. And this is why I expected the Seahawks to be a competitive team, maybe around a 500 team. Obviously, they beat that by a little bit here, but not a team that's really going to surprise you. Give me the Seahawks to win this game, the Rams to cover that 6 2.5-point spread. Going to Denver, Mile High Stadium, you talk about a team playing in its Super Bowl, a team that had high hopes at the beginning of the season. Russell Wilson, they thought that they had a chance to compete in the AFC West. You look at this Chargers team, I don't think they have a chance to move up or down in the playoff scenario. I think they're currently the 6th seed, and I think they're locked in there no matter what happens. Although if Baltimore loses, I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't looked at the playoff matchups too closely. You can let me know in the comment section if the Chargers can move up to 5. I see the Chargers winning this game. I think they have an explosive offense. I know that a lot of the backups might be playing, but I don't know, maybe a half of football from the first string is enough to beat this Denver Broncos team. Denver's not going to score a lot of points. So give me the Chargers to win this game. Chargers beat a 2-point spread. A really big game in the NFC, the Eagles and Giants. Now, the Giants are the number 6 seed, and they can't move from that. They can't catch the Cowboys, and they can't fall back to the Seahawks, Packers, Lions, whoever it may be. So the Giants have no reason to start their starters. Will they? I don't know, but they have no reason to. So I think that with that being said, the Eagles win this game. Currently, we do not have a spread, or at least I could not find a spread on this matchup, only because we don't know if Jalen Hurts is playing or not. So with that being said, I think the Eagles win this game, but they win it by single digits. Last I heard, there was a spread out there of 12 or 13 points. And I just think that the Giants, coached by Dable, even when they play their backups, they're going to play tough. They're going to play hard. Give me the Eagles to win the game. Give me the Giants to cover whatever the spread might be. If it's more than 10, definitely give me the Giants. If it's less than 7, I would take the Eagles. The Cardinals at 49ers. 49ers 14-point favorites. And again, the 49ers are playing for something in this matchup to either stay at the 2 seed, off a chance to get that 1 seed. It's going to be very interesting to see how the NFC shapes up after these 4 o'clock games. 49ers win this game, 14 points. If you guys know me way too much. So I'm going to give the 49ers the win, but the Cardinals cover that spread. Cowboys at Commanders. And again, a lot of these teams can be doing some scoreboard watching, right? A lot of scoreboard watching as they're playing their games. Commanders 7.5-point underdogs. I think there's going to come a point in this game where the Cowboys realize that they're not going to be the number 1 seed, that they're not going to win the division. And so they're going to rest a lot of their starters. Again, a divisional matchup. I think it's going to be close the whole way through. Give me the Commanders to win this game. Commanders are playing pretty well this season. Remember, it was only last week that they got eliminated from the playoffs, despite what Ron Rivera thinks. It hasn't been that long. He thought they were playing for a playoff spot this week, so he might train his team and have his team ready to fight for a playoff spot this week, even though there's not one available. Give me the Commanders to upset the Cowboys in this game. Give me the Commanders to beat that 7.5-point spread. They move on to Sunday Night Football, Lions at Packers. With the Seahawks win, the Lions will not have a chance to make the playoffs. So who knows what this game will look like. I like the Packers at Lambeau, though. I think Packers win this game. The Packers win this game. Give me the Packers to cover a 4.5-point spread. Again, guys, no excitement tonight. Nothing fancy. Just talking mostly about Damar Hamlin, obviously. Wishing we would have more updates about him and his condition. But right now we just don't. And that's a shame. Again, his family is optimistic, and so we will be optimistic with them when it comes to what's next. Again, I hope you've been enjoying everything on YouTube that I've been showing you. Again, showing just coverage, some scenes from Cincinnati and the Buffalo love that's been being shared around the nation for Damar Hamlin, number 3. Again, prayers for Hamlin, his family, the Cincinnati Bengals family, just all of them. Houday Nation, we appreciate you. Bills Mafia, you are loved. Hashtag Nation, we love you so much. So again, thank you for watching this edition of Razor Sharp Picks. I will be live for the game this Sunday between the Bills and Patriots. But yeah, it's not going to be easy. So I hope you can join me for that, and we can all just kind of hang out together and enjoy the game, whatever happens. So thank you for watching this edition of Razor Sharp Picks. I will see you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.